This is Kurt Kelly with Mobile Insurance. Today we're going to walk through a rental home and do some safety checks on it. Here we are on the outside of a rental home. This is a home that was rented a couple of years ago. It was in pristine condition when the tenant moved in it, and we're going to get into it and you're going to see it's not so much now. Now the first thing I'm looking for on the outside is I'm looking at the siding on it. Here you've got just typical manufactured home siding. This stuff is pretty good. It's kind of soft. Here, walk with me. It's kind of soft. It does pretty good with a light hailstorm. It won't have any marks on it. With a hailstorm, with the bigger one, it'll kind of get knocked off. It's not like hardy board. Hardy board's better. Metal's even typically better too. Metal will dent a little bit, but won't get chipped off. I'm also looking at the skirting. Here we've got a real nice wood skirting. It keeps a lot of the stuff out, the animals, etc., out from under it. So I'm pretty happy with this skirting. We also have a roof on here, and you didn't able to see it very well, but the roof's in pretty good shape for the house, so I'm not too worried about that. A really critical factor with all rental homes is your steps with handrails. Most of our losses for our customers, clients, come from slip and falls on the steps. So I'm looking for a sturdy handrail. This has a handrail. I want the dog to be able to come up and down it real good. Good evidence there. But I don't want it's a little shaky here. I don't like that. Also, especially here, we're in South Texas today. It gets damp and moldy. These don't have any non-skid spots on them. I'd like to see like a non-skid tape here on these homes coming in. So it does have a real nice deck. You can open the door all the way without retreating back down the steps. That's an OSHA thing. That's a good thing in. So come on and follow me a little bit more. Here's a security feature that you really need on all rental homes, and that's a deadbolt lock. If you have an attack on a tenant and you don't have a deadbolt lock, that's a reason for you to be liable as a landlord. They'll say you wouldn't spend $50 for an extra deadbolt lock. That's why I was assaulted in my home. So that's a key thing. But anyway, come on in. Now you're going to see examples. I'm sure many of you people have done homes before. This home was actually in pristine condition when we rented it to the tenant. And it's in awful condition now. We're going to have to redo the floors. But I really want to talk to you about safety. So what I'm going to come to do is I'm going to walk around in this unit. I'm looking for soft spots on the floor. I'm really going to check by the sink in particular. If there's a soft spot in the floor, people can fall through floors. That's a real liability hazard for you. I'll go in here, check in by the washer and dryer area, and do the same thing to see if I feel anything. I don't feel anything here, so that's a plus. I'm also going to be walking in here as I'm looking through the bathroom. I'm going to look under the sink here and see if I see any major water leakage. I don't. I didn't see anything under the home when I checked it later. The other thing I like to do is I like to check all the lights. This is telling you if you have electrical problems in particular. If you have a little fan you can bring along with you and plug it into the different outlets, and that'll tell you if those are outlets. If you're getting popping when you're getting lights on and off, that's a real warning sign. One of the biggest $1 million plus causes of loss for our clients is fire deaths in manufactured homes. And you don't want that to happen. Little kids or elderly people that are left behind, will happen. So check your power outlets on those too. I'm also walking through, I'm looking for carbon monoxide detectors. I'm going to look for the smoke detector, and if they've got them, I'm going to check those out too. So that's a pretty good walkthrough here on this house. Again, you'll see everything that needs to be cleaned out. It's obviously a terrible mess, but there's your update from Mobile Insurance on a walkthrough for rental homes. Hope that helps.